Lights are burning through the floor. I can't find the exit door. Acting out a different part with a cold and heavy heart. I'm a ghost inside the frame, calling out a nameless name. It's an unfinished script tonight. Blinded by the spotlight's light, tearing up the final scene for everything that could have been. Yeah, it's an unfinished script tonight. Do we kill the lights? Do we end the play? Or just wander through the gray in a story gone astray? It's an unfinished script tonight. Blinded by the spotlight's light, tearing up the final scene for everything that could have been. Yeah, it's an unfinished script tonight. The theater is cold, the dialogue is old, the end is never told. I'm caught inside a glass machine, watching ghosts upon the screen. Your frequency is shifting fast, a future built to never last. The dial is stuck, the needle bleeds, hungry for the words it needs. I'm chasing shadows in the wire, burning in a digital fire. Static walls are closing in, I don't know where you begin. It's a signal trap, a hollow sound, spinning till I hit the ground. Disconnected, out of time, searching for a reason or a rhyme. Yeah, I'm caught in the signal trap tonight. The city hums a lo-fi beat, laughter in the white noise. Just a fragment of your voice. A million bits of broken code on this long and lonely road. Static walls are closing in. I don't know where you begin. It's a signal trap, a hollow sound spinning till I hit the ground. Disconnected out of time, searching for a reason or a rhyme. Yeah, I'm caught in the signal trap tonight. If I cut the power, if I pull the plug, would I escape this electric hug? Or am I just a ghost in your line, waiting for a sign? Just one sign. Static walls are closing in. I don't know where you begin. It's a signal trap, a hollow sound spinning till I hit the ground. Disconnected out of time, searching for a reason or a rhyme. Yeah, I'm caught in the signal trap tonight. The signal trap. Are you receiving? Are you breathing? I'm walking through the wires again, counting down the bits of pain. Every memory's a rusted key in a digital security. I see your face in the LED, a ghost within the circuitry. But the voltage is dropping low to a place I can't follow. Capture what didn't last. Data fragments in the air. I reach out, but nothing's there. Just a sequence of a broken dream. A silent cry, a frozen scream. field tonight. If I cut the power, if I lose the line, would you still be here? Would you still be mine? Or are we just a code that failed to run underneath a digital sun? Magnetic field tonight. Field tonight. The field is gone. Digital echoes in a hollow room, tracing the shadows, chasing the gloom. Your pulse was a rhythm I used to know. Now it's just static, a flickering show. I'm dialing a number that doesn't exist, lost in the vapors, a heart in the mist. The screen glows white in the dead of the day, watching the signal just drifting away. A ghost in the circuit, a glitch in the dream. Nothing is ever as real as it seems. The wires are heavy, the connection is free. Counting the debts that will never be paid. It's a broken transmission, a desperate sound, searching for something that'll never be found. Lost in the feedback, drowning in blue. I'm losing the signal, I'm losing you. Yeah, it's a broken transmission tonight. Every word just comes and goes to a place nobody knows. Every line I try to send falls apart before the end. Like a voice without a sound, lost before it can be found. No one listening now tonight, just the echo of the light. Every word I try to say drifts and slowly fades away. There's a space between the lines where I leave these broken signs, hoping something might get through. Even if it's not from you. No one listening now somehow. I can feel it even now. Every sound I'm reaching through breaks apart before it's true. If I stop and let it go, would it finally let me know all the things I tried to say? Never made it anyway. Every piece I'm holding to still comes back to you. Yeah, no one listening now tonight. Folded up my heavy fears into a ship of wasted years. The ink is running in the rain, like salt upon an open vein. Launched it on a blacker tide, with nowhere left for me to hide. The anchor's gone, the rope is torn. is white, with nothing but the moon to guide. I find a message in the deep, a secret that the corals keep. It's just a paper sail tonight, shredded by the morning light. I'm drifting on a hollow sea, where no one's coming back for me. Yeah, it's just a paper sail tonight. If the waves should pull me down, would I fly or would I drown, or just become a part of the blue? Like the ghost I saw in you. It's just a paper sail tonight, shredded by the morning light, and drifting on a hollow sea, where no one's coming back for me. Yeah, it's just a paper sail tonight, folded, sinking, just a scrap of paper on the waves. Silver clouds are hanging low, where the bitter rivers flow. I can feel the iron sky, like a heavy, dark goodbye. Every street is paved in gray, watching ghosts of yesterday. Empty windows, hollow stairs, shadows climbing up the stairs. I've been walking through the rust, turning memories into dust. No more maps to guide the way in this town of faded clay. It's a leaden rain falling down on the silence of this town. Every drop just leaves a scar from the to win. I can see the shoreline break, like a heart I couldn't wait. Everything I tried to hold is turning into liquid gold. It's a leaden rain falling down on the silence of this town. Every drop just leaves a scar from the light of a fallen star. Yeah, it's a leaden rain tonight. If I stand here in the flood, would it wash away the blood, or just sink me deep below in the things I couldn't know? you stay. I see the world beneath my feet, where the light and shadows meet. You're a figure trapped in white, in the pale and winter light. Just a touch beneath the surface, in a world without a purpose. I can't reach, but I can't break the heavy glass above the lake. It's a cold reflection in the deep, secrets that the winter has to keep. I'm staring through the ice tonight, chasing ghosts of neon light. Yeah, just a cold reflection in the deep. Every breath is turning blue, everything I thought I knew is sinking down in quiet rings to the ghosts of former things. The air is sharp, the sky is wide, with nowhere left for us to hide. It's a cold reflection in the deep, secrets that the winter has to keep. I'm staring through the ice tonight, chasing ghosts of neon light. Yeah, just a cold reflection in the deep. If the frost begins to thaw, would I find the life I saw? Or would the vision wash away in the gray of coming day? It's a cold reflection in the deep, secrets that the winter has to keep. I'm staring through the ice tonight, chasing ghosts of neon light. Yeah, just a cold reflection in the deep, beneath the ice, still waiting, frozen in time. There's a vibration in the floor, coming through the heavy door. Not a whisper, not a word, just a humming I have heard. Iron pulse and silver thread, waking up the things we said. It's a weight I can't define, walking down a broken line. The concrete walls are breathing slow, holding ghosts we used to know. It's the shaking of the ground, where the buried truth is found. Every second, every beat, coming up beneath my feet. It's a residual resonance tonight, shaking through the faded light. I can't stop the phantom sound from the wreckage underground. It's a residual resonance tonight. Does it keep on ringing on, long after we are gone? Residual resonance tonight. Resonance. The floor is still, but I feel it still. stands in walls of glass, watching all the seasons pass. I see the world in fractured lines, like broken stars and ancient signs. I reach out to the frozen air, but there is no one standing there. Just my reflection, pale and deep, a promise that I couldn't keep. It's a hollow world inside this frame. I've forgotten how to speak your name. Every window shows a different sky. Every truth is just a painted lie. Yeah, we're living in a glass tower tonight. Fractured, falling through the cracks of time, searching for a sign. I walk the halls of empty light, between the morning and the night. I find a shadow on the floor where there used to be a door. The gravity is pulling slow to a place I used to know. It's a hollow world inside this frame. I've forgotten how to speak your name. Every window shows a different sky. Every truth is just a painted lie. Yeah, we're living in a glass tower tonight. If the glass should finally break, how much more can one heart take? Would I fall or would I fly into the cold and open sky? signals start to break, like every promise that we make. The screen is flickering to red. All the words we never said are floating in a sea of lead. Everything is hanging by a thread. I'm standing in the dead of space, looking for a familiar face. But the ionosphere is far too thick, and my heart is just a ticking click. The compass spins without a pole, searching for a piece of soul. It's an electromagnetic haze. I'm lost inside a digital maze. The connection's gone, the sky is black, and there is no way of turning back. No transmission, no reply, just the thunder in a copper sky. Yeah, I'm lost in the haze tonight. Are you trapped in the wires? Are you burning in the fires? Is the distance getting wide, or are you just on the other side? The other side, the other side, the other side. It's an electromagnetic haze. I'm lost inside a digital maze. The connection's gone, the sky is black, and there is no way of turning back. No transmission, no reply, just the thunder in a copper sky. Yeah, I'm lost in the haze tonight. Searching for a signal, offline, lost. The room is flooding with a different light, not the neon, not the night. I can finally see the dust on the shelf, and the parts of me I kept to myself. The echoes you solid ground. Now that the film is overexposed, the doors are locked and the windows closed. I see the truth in the harsh white sun. Everything we did and everything we've done, it's not a tragedy, it's just a view of a life I lived when I was with you. Yeah, now that it's overexposed. Some memories fade like a dying spark. Some glow brighter when it's dark. But this one's just a photograph, a faded line, a broken laugh. Now that the film is overexposed, the doors are locked and the windows closed. I see the truth in the harsh white sun. Everything we did and everything we've done, it's not a tragedy, it's just a view of a life I lived when I was with you. Yeah, now that it's overexposed. Just a view in the white sun. I'm moving on. The real is done.
I keep turning through the night, trying just to get it right. But your voice is far away, on a station I can't play. Every number, every tone, feels like I'm here on my own. I get close but lose the sound every time it comes around. Far away on the dial tonight, just beyond the range of light. I can almost hear you still. If I wait here long enough, I will. There's a space I can't get through, somewhere just outside of you. Every signal I can trace leads me back to empty space. Far away on the dial somehow, I can almost hear you now. Through the static, through the blue, something always leads to you. If I stop and let it be, would it finally come to me, or just fade into the night, out of reach and out of sight? Far away on the dial tonight, still I'm holding on too tight. Every sound I'm reaching through breaks apart before it's true. Yeah, far away on the dial tonight. Far away. Far away. There's a rhythm I can't trace, like your memory in this space, soft and distant, barely there, but I feel it everywhere. Low and steady, moving through, like a signal under blue. Every moment comes and goes, but it's something no one knows. Low frequency love tonight, moving slow beneath the light. I can feel it deep inside, like a truth I cannot hide. Every word we left behind still is playing in my mind, not as loud as it once was, but it's stronger than it was. Low frequency love somehow, I can feel it even now, in the silence, in the air, like a presence always there. turn the volume down? Would it stop or stay around? Or just echo soft and low? Like a thing I'll never know. Low frequency love tonight. Still it moves without a fight. Every part I'm holding to still belongs to you. Yeah, low frequency love tonight. Flickers in the sound, like your memory coming round. Every second fades too fast, like a moment meant to last. Low and steady through the night, barely there but still inside. Every signal starts to break with every move I try to make. Just a flicker in the airwaves now. I don't even ask you how. You still find your way to me in a broken frequency. There's a rhythm I can't hold, soft and distant, turning cold. Every line I try to trace leads me back to empty space. Just a flicker in the airwaves, still moving slow against my will. Every sound I'm reaching through breaks apart before it's true. If I let it drift away, would it come back just the same? Or just fade into the noise like a half forgotten voice, just a flicker in the airwaves tonight, fading slowly out of sight. Every piece I'm holding to still belongs to you. Yeah, a flicker in the airwaves tonight. Airways. There's a silence in your tone, like I'm listening alone. Every word comes back unclear, like you're close but never here. Static drifting through the air, like I know you're somewhere there. Every line begins to break with every call I try to make. Something real inside the fear. Every signal fades too fast, like a moment meant to last. I can almost hear you say something slipping far away. Sound every time it comes around. I can feel it pulling through. Something tied to me and you. If I stop and let it go, is just a hollow word, a song the sailors never heard. The stars are shifting in their place, searching for a saving grace. I'm walking on a shifting floor, but I can't find the northern shore. The maps are burning in the cold, stories that were never told. I'm tracing lines upon my palm, waiting for the coming calm. But the wind is screaming out your name, and every direction feels the same. Yeah, the compass broke tonight, somewhere between the dark and light. I'm drifting out to open sea, where no one's coming back for me. Yeah, the compass broke tonight. If I throw the metal to the deep, would I finally get some sleep, or just wander in the gray until the ocean washes me away? Yeah, the compass broke tonight, somewhere between the dark and light. I'm drifting out to open sea, where no one's coming back for me. Yeah, the compass broke tonight. No direction, no shore, just the waves. The tide is erasing the lines we drew, changing the gold into a darker hue. I'm writing codes on the salt and shell, a story that the ocean will never tell. The numbers are dissolving in the phone, searching for a frequency to call us home. Every digit is a grain of dust, turning our iron hearts into rust. The lighthouse is blinking in a broken tongue, like a song that was never meant to be sung. I'm tracing the geometry of the waves above the silence of the coral graves. The wind is a static that I can't translate, leaving our shadows at the garden gate. It's a barcode on the shifting sand, slipping through the fingers of my hand. The world is a signal we couldn't read, a garden growing from a hollow seed. Yeah, it's a barcode on the sand tonight. If the sea should take the shore, would we remember what we're fighting for? Or just dissolve into the white and gray, where all the symbols simply wash away? Garden growing from a hollow seed. Yeah, it's a barcode on the sand tonight. Lines in the water, nothing to scan, nothing to hold. keep sending out your name, but it never sounds the same. Just an echo coming back from a love I couldn't track. Every word I let it go comes back softer than I know. Like a voice that lost its way, somewhere drifting far away. No reply tonight again, just the silence of back then. Every word I try to send never finds you in the end. There's a space between the lines where I leave these broken signs, hoping something might get through. Even if it's not from you. No reply tonight somehow. I can feel it even now. Every sound I'm reaching through breaks apart before it's true. If I stop and let it go, would it finally let me know all the things I tried to say never made it anyway? Tonight again, just the echo of back then.